What's up, Space Cowboys? Dr. Doc here, and it paid off. We did it. We went to our local store championship turnout, and look at it. We ended up winning this beautiful, beautiful rupee winner card. Now, I will say it's probably a worse version of the 5-cost Rush Luffy. So I don't see it getting much play, but God, is it pretty. We're going to talk about the deck profile, and we're going to open up some of the participation packs that I ended up getting for it today. Now, let's get into that deck profile to help y'all. We are, of course, playing the man, the myth, the legend, Edward Newgate, dominator of the meta. I will say there were about 4 red decks in our thing today. There was only, I think, 6 or 7 person tournament. Not a giant turnout, but we relatively went 3-0 with ease pretty quickly on all of our games. So, first thing we do is we play 4 Ezos. I mean, you need to be able to search. It has to happen. And along with our 4 Ezos, we ended up running 4 Whitebeard Pirate event cards. Now, we did that so that we could dig through our deck and find like things we need. Like against the Zoros, we need the Marcos, the 5 drops and stuff like that you'll see here in a minute. Now, we of course run 4 Guard Point and 4 Frankie because you need to stay alive. You need to. You can also pitch them to keep your Marcos alive. Speaking of Marcos, he gets double 4s and 4-cost blocker Marco, which in our mirror match we ended up stacking 3 on the field, which saved us a turn to get us out there. And our 5-cost, which came in and popped the Curly the Dan to help us beat the Zoro player. We're also going to run 4 Atmos, because Big Boy Body Club. Big Boy Body Club out there. I know you're out there. And 3 Thatch. Now, the reason we run 3 is because we had to make some room for a few other cards we'll talk about here in just a second. You have your 2K counters, and we run 12. 4 Jozos, so you can pitch them for the Marcos. 4 Makino. And then 4 Otama for some spicy 5-cost Marco plays. Come out there, get rid of a blocker, play that and a Marco to get rid of another Marco blocker, go through, hit face. Now, we run 3 of the man himself and 2 aces. Now, we did that so that we could make a little change to beat the mirror match, which actually ended up winning the mirror match for me in 2 Rush Luffys. Having this 5-cost out there and being able to ignore the Marco blockers, I was able to come in and hit for the last hit and be able to win my mirror match. So this card actually won me the mirror match. So that's why we only run 3 New Gates, 3 Thatch, and 2 Aces to be able to get that in. Now, it's just so pretty. I can't believe I won. It was like I have a Pokemon rival, basically, in my locals. I never end up beating him until today was the first day I beat him. I was so happy about it. It's always him and I in the finals normally. But let's see what we pulled. Now, my regular participation pack, I ended up pulling the one you want anyway. I pulled Creme Brulee, a Charlotte Brulee, which is sitting in one of my other decks right now. So let's hope we can pull a few more of those, or a few Nico Robins, because I really want the Nico Robin. And our first one is going to be, Kamazo. Let me learn to say this man's name. Actually, let me not, because out of all the promo packs, this is the one you don't want to pull that much. You really don't want this one as much as you want the others. I do love the gold lettering on them, though. So let's move on to pack 2. Come on, come on, come on. I'm not gonna look at it. I'm gonna open it upside down if I can. Okay, now we're gonna put it upside down. We're gonna flip on 1, 2, 3. Haha, Don Quixote! Okay, this one's not bad. Like, this is a good pull. I like this. Hey, who knows? We might end up with one of each. Or, well, we've only got 4 packs, but we might end up with most of the ones. Now, I'd love to pull another Brulee. I want Nico Robin more than anything. Because Nico is my girl. And having a chopper as well would be great. Let's see. Let's put these last 2 face down. And we'll see what we end up pulling. I really want a chopper. And I really want a Nico Robin. Because I already have the Brulee. So that plus a Gecko I think Gecko Moria is the only card besides those two that would finish the set. Alright, we're going to start with this one. Right hand man is... We got our boy Chopper! Hell yeah, look at that! Oh, I'm just in love with the gold lettering on all this, y'all. In love with it. This is our film 2K counter that might be going in a deck, and the final card. You guys ready for this? Fingers crossed, Nico Robin. Come on, RNGesus, what do we get? Oh, Kamazo, you ruined the party. Well, that is still a good set of pulls. A Don Quixote, a Tony Chopper. We got a Brule with our in-store pack, but I was opening it with the guys there. But that is going to be it for me today, Space Cowboys. Don't forget to hit subscribe, like, and all those other button interactions that help me bring you more stuff. We're going to be doing a lot of deck testing for 04 and the Knoxville tournament coming up. Until then, see you next time, Space Cowboys.